Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As we have seen two part of this video, and today we are here to discuss the summary of this chapter, the Jaldi's gift, and then we will discuss the question answer of this chapter. Okay, so now let's begin it. Okay. So this is a story about Jaldi's gift in which we are going to means in which we have learnt about the dog's special qualities and the things which humans should also understand about the animals or the dogs. Okay, when they whip, when they walk, when they pull us, we also understand them the way when we tell our problems, even if they don't understand our language, but they understood with it by our actions. In such a way, we should also understand their actions too. Whenever they pull us, whenever they bark on us, whenever they try to explain something by doing some actions, we should understand that also. Okay. So this story in which we saw first that they all were rolling down the sack. Who were they? They were Jaldi, Yogi, and Masti. Okay, they were rolling down the sack to the husk of beneath. When they came down, they found two visitors which were important. Then, after their parents introduced them to the visitor told, I want to see what are your qualities. We want to check the special qualities of yours. Visitors asked them what you can hear, what you can smell, and what they felt. All of them, Yogi, Masti, and Jaldi, they felt that this is the game which mother also used to play. This is the game which mother also used to play. So they understood that it was important to answer right, and visitors told them to close their eyes and try to hear and smell the things and express it. Mostly heard and said about the frontier mail that about 10 miles he could hear the alarm and can hear a man with a bad leg crossing the road near bakery shop. Then Yogi corrected and said, it is a wooden leg like the milkman father's has. Now, he told Yogi, I can smell hair oil on the newspaper boy. Visitor told about them. But after listening this, visitor told them that it is very good and said, you are quite clever. You guys are quite clever. But now, but the yogi was like, but the Jaldi was like disappointed because he don't have any such qualities like his brothers, Yogi and Masti. He said that he can smell the fear about the persons. Okay, and he told that I can smell a girl who is getting fear on the signal, which is where the signal is flooding urgently. Then Jaldi asked that can we go there and help that girl? And all were they rushed there and find exactly same what the Jaldi had explained. Their mother told that Yogi and Masti please stay here and look after the children, look after the child, and we will go and find her mother. We will go and find her mother. But while reaching there, when Jaldi tried to explain her mother that your child is there behind the garbage bin, please come with us and take care of your child. But she was not ready to understand, and there Jaldi got a little bit angry about this. Then Jaldi's father told that this is the nature of the human, because when they used to say anything we are ready to hear, but when we are telling something they are not easy, they are not ready to understand, or they don't recognize our things when we whisk, when we bark, or when we pull them. So give your best, don't have some patience. After some time she will understand you. Then Jaldi thought of he just caught the end of the sari and pulled her to the direction where the little girl was there. Okay, now what happened, when she reached there, she found a Yogi and Masti where they are taking care of the baby bird, a baby girl. but her mother didn't understood, and he told means she just threw a means a stick angrily over them. She thought that she is means they are there to harm their child. Now means well after that it was the bone, and after that they were all like everyone praising Jaldi, but Jaldi told that it was Yogi who has received the gift, and she means they are like Yogi has the gift, and father also agreed to it, but father correct told him that everyone has some special powers. Okay, Yogi has excellent brain, but he is a different sort of gift. Every pup is born with a gift, and we have just found out what. But the moral of the story is that whenever the humans are there, they used to explain the sadness or whatever the mood is there. But when the pets, when the dogs are ready, or when they are expressing their things, they cannot speak, and when they express their own things, then the humans are like they are not able to they are not ready to understand. Okay, so this story is written by Kalpana Swaminathan, and this is a very wonderful story. Okay, so now we'll go through the question answers. Let's see. In reading one, which clues from the first few paragraphs can you see to infer that the narrator is a puppy dog? Narrator is a puppy dog because when they were coming down the means from the when they were rolling down the sacks, okay, they were quite means in their innocence, they were like they were covered with the dust, and the hugs flew that came into their nose. And what happened, they were quite means they didn't know what is going to happen. Okay, and they also like they were tumbling like they didn't know about anything, they were not caring about things, um, and because they placed the rusk politely within reach of the visitor's paw. These were the things which cleared that they were the quite little puppy. Okay. Now the second question: why was Jaldi embarrassed to meet the visitor? Because unknowingly they were unknown about that the visitor is there, and when they were coming down, they were covered with the husk, and they were tumbling in front of the visitor. So that's why they Jaldi got embarrassed to meet the visitor. Oh, mother, shouldn't we do something to help? Who says this word? This word is told by, the sentence is told by Jaldi. What does this tell about the speaker's character? This said that how kind the dog was, how kind the Jaldi was. Okay. She's getting more scared every second. Who is she? Why is she scared? Here she refers to the child who was on the signal, and behind the dustbin. Okay, why is she scared? She was scared because of the flooding, this flooding vehicles urgently. Okay, because there were more vehicles on the road, and because of that flooded traffic, she was scared. Why did the Jaldi led the procession to find the scared girl? Because Jaldi has the quality of recognizing people who are getting scared, and he could easily find the girl also. According to the father, who are being of low intelligence, give an instance from the story to support this view. According to the father, humans are quite of low intelligence. Okay, because they are not able to listen the this has to means this example has to be given from the story, because what happened when Jaldi was dragging her mother, your daughter is there, she was not ready to understand. And when she reached there, when she saw two dogs were there around her child, she thought that they were there to harm her. So this prove that humans are being low of intelligence. Okay. Now see the reading too. The narrator says, "The things I smelled or heard were usually quite different. Do you agree with the narrator? Give reasons." The things I smelt and heard were unusual because he can smell the fear of a person. Okay, he can smell or hear the person's fear. Yes, we agree to the that narrator, because he was able to find the girl who was sitting behind the bin scarily. The story says, "Just tell us what you think." Mother said, as she always does a dozen times. "What do you think?" Mother says this word to Jaldi so often every day. That to close their eyes and to find or to hear and try to hear and smell things. Why does visitors say you see? Um, why does visitor says you see? Let me find that. Here it is written in the last of the paragraph. For some reason, our important visitor turned to mother with a triumphant look. "You see," she demanded proudly, because maybe her mother was not able to recognize things like jaldi. Okay, that's why she gave a very trumpet look and said, "You see." Okay. What is the gift that Jaldi has? Jaldi has the gift to smell or hear the fear of the person. You can discuss this with the partner also. The story suggests that everyone is born with a gift. With what is your gift? How can one discover what one's gift is? Think over these questions deeply and then discuss with. We can discuss this in the class. Okay. Now see, vocabulary. Words found in the detective stories. Given Jaldi's skill, she is soon going to turn into a detective. Here are a few words and phrases associated with the world of crime and detectives. Do you know these words? Use the dictionary to help you learn the meaning of words you don't know. Here, maybe some of the words or the group of words which are unable to understand. You just have to find out the word meaning first. Then, according to that, you have to fill the this. You have to fill the blanks. Okay, here in the paragraph. Okay, so I'll leave this on you, or I want you to complete this. Okay, as I will give this in your assignment too, so you can just complete it with the help of these options. Okay, with the help of these options, first of all, the options, the word which are unable to understand, find the word meaning and get yourself understood, and just fill this paragraph. Okay, now we'll see the grammar part. Present perfect simple. Look at these sentences from the story. The frontier male has entered the city. The newspaper boy has come in late. The verbs in these sentences are in present perfect simple, means present perfect tense. We use this to talk about the action is we used to talk about actions that happened a short time ago or a long time ago, but the result of the action is important now. What has happened earlier, okay, a long time ago or a short time ago, but its result is up to now important. That For that we use present perfect tense. Actions that happened some time ago and continue to happen or might happen again, then it is said to be um, like in present perfect tense. Okay, so these are the rules, you have to study it. Means whenever the some things which has taken place a short time ago or a long time ago, but it continues till now and it is important, so for that also we use present perfect tense. And second, we can use actions that happened some time ago and continue to happen, means when it happened some time ago and it continues to happen and it will happen again, then it is said to be in present perfect tense. You can see the examples, okay. The formula also, how we see formula is given, meaning you can just take the screenshot if you don't have the book, and you can read this, okay. And if anyone have the book, you can just go through that book, okay. Now see, questions is given here. First person, you just take the screenshot, okay. You just take the screen, because these are the reading parts. You have to just read it and memorize it. Just take the screenshot and complete it. Now here, choose from the box below to fill in the blanks. One has been done for you. So from this option you have to choose it, and you have to fill the blanks here below. For like the first one, it is done for you. You have to use has or have according to the singular and plural nouns, okay, or pronouns. And after that you have to choose have or has, okay. First one is done. Second one, Nitya dash her homework. What will be, has or have? The answer will be has completed her homework. Okay. Asif and Anila dash the school. Has or have returned. What will be the answer? Here two person is there, so we will use plural verb, that is have returned. They dash from their trip. They mm, maybe has or have, um they have they have gone, sorry, they have returned from their trip, and Asif and Anila have gone the school, okay. This will be the answer. Adil dash the clothes. Has or have washed? It will be has washed, okay. Fill in the blanks to turn the sentences below to negative statements, okay. Now you have to turn the sentences into negative form. First has been done for you. Now from the second one. First, when the party has started, the party hasn't started. The children have come. The children haven't come. I have brought a gift. I haven't brought any gift. Okay, I haven't brought any gift. She has prepared a song. She has not prepared any song. She has not prepared any song. You have tasted the cake. You haven't tasted the cake. Okay, this will be the answer. Now we'll move to the another part. Lily is going for a movie with her friend this evening. On the way to the theater, she calls up her friends. Complete the conversation. One has been done for you. You have to complete it by yourself, or else you can take the help of mine too. Okay. Have all our friends reached there? Yes, they have reached. Dash and dash. Um, I dash you dash. Have you bought the tickets? Have you bought the tickets? Yes, I have. Have you carried any bag? Yes, I have. Dash. Have you taken sorry, this will be have you taken any snack? Have you taken any snack? Okay, no, we haven't. Now it will be past perfect simple, past perfect tense, just like present perfect tense. Now it will be past perfect tense. Now look at these sentences from the story. Mother had played this game with us. The child's mother was stuffing the bag with plastic she had savagely salvaged from the dump, okay. So this two sentences is given. What is trying to explain that the italicized verbs are in the past perfect tense. We use past perfect to talk about actions that happened and were completed in the past. We also use it to talk about an activity that took place before another activity in the past. Okay, why we use past perfect tense? So we use past perfect tense to talk about the action that happened or they are completed in the past that has already been completed. Okay, and we also used to talk about an activity that took place before another activity. एक activity के पहले वो activity take place हो चुका है, then we are using past perfect tense. You can just take the screenshot and read it. Okay, these all are the reading parts. You just read it and study whatever the formula given. Now here, match the sentence beginning to the correct endings and fill in the blanks with the right form of the verbs in the bracket. Now we'll see. I couldn't unlock my bicycle because I had lost the keys. When I reached Peggy's house, she had already gone out to play. The shopkeeper delivered the books because we hadn't the shopkeeper delivered the books because I hadn't been there before. Sorry, no, this will not be the answer. I think because the shop had shut because we hadn't gone shopping. Okay, because we hadn't gone shopping. Okay, there were no fruits in the fridge as I had paid for them previous day. I got lost in the town because I hadn't been there before. I couldn't buy the pencils because the shop had shut. Okay, this will be the answer. Got it, everyone? Now see. Fill in the blanks. So the fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. I walked to school yesterday because I had missed the bus. Okay. Sneha dash go to the market because she had run out of a shop. She went. By 10 o'clock last night, I dashed all my homework. I finished. Anu was uncomfortable with the plan as dash never dash ride a horse before that day as he had never rode. Okay, as he had never rode. Now see, when I dash reached the station, the train had already arrived. When I reached the station, the train had already arrived. Now we'll talk about some apostrophes and contractions and belongings. Okay, contractions means the short form and belonging means वो किसको belong करता है. Okay, so we use apostrophe to show that the letter has been left out the words that have been combined to make a shorter word. Just like he is, then we will write he is. Okay, he apostrophe s. We are, we apostrophe re. I am, then I am writing I apostrophe am. These are the contractions form. And what is the belonging? We use apostrophe to show belonging. We use apostrophe to show contractions and belonging. Jaldi's gift was unlike that of her sibling. If the noun is singular, we place the apostrophe after the noun before the s. For example, Jaldis when the noun is singular, and when the noun is plural, for example, boys, boys, then we will put the apostrophe after the s. We will not put the s before. Just like example, you can see boys hostel. Okay. Underline the words that show contraction and write down their full forms. As I have given, I have completed this in the assignment also and this also, right? So you just have to complete this. Okay. Now here I'll take the pause and here it is written about the formal letter. Okay, how you have to write the formal letter. So just to read this, take the screenshot and please complete this. Okay, so this is all about today, and tomorrow when I'll come tomorrow I'll come with the what can I say, tomorrow I'll just come with the another video of grammar part. Okay, there I'm going to discuss about things. Okay, and here one question is given that you have to write and to discuss how the format and the language of a formal letter is different from an informal letter. So as I have asked this and you all guys have answered about the formal and informal letter, and you have to write a, letter, a formal letter to your teacher or for me also, and by the paragraph, by the means this on this format you have to write a letter to your teacher. Okay, so this is all about today, and tomorrow when I'll meet, I'll just discuss the grammar part of this chapter. Okay, so keep reading the books, and whenever and wherever you will feel the problem in this solving the chapter, then you can just ask me, and I'm available anytime. Okay, so have a nice day to all.